Good morning, everyone. My name is Arjun Fransalida, and this is my presentation. Types of entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who perceives a need and then brings together manpower, material, and capital required to meet that need. In other words, an entrepreneur is an individual or team that identifies the opportunity, gathers the necessary resource, creates, and ultimately responsible for the performance of the organization. Founder or pure entrepreneur. Those individuals who are the founder of the business, they are the ones who conceptualize a business plan and then put in efforts to make the plan success. So, sa generation operators of family-owned business, they are individuals who have inherited the business from their fathers and forefathers. Ito naman yung sa family-owned business, ito yung, for example, kunwari, yung father nyo may business and then kapag hindi na nila kayang i-handle, ipapasa na nila sa inyo. Like, parang ikaw na yung magmamanage ng business nyo para mapagpatuloy ito. Next is franchise. It is a method of doing business wherein license his trademarks and tried and proved methods of doing business to a franchise in exchange for a recurring payment. Ito naman yung, kunwari, may first business kayo and then kapag lumago ito, pwede na kayong magpa-franchise sa iba. For example, may business ako, pwede ko tong ipa-franchise sa classmate ko or kung sino gustong mag-franchise ng business ko para at least habang lumalago yung business ko, lumalago din yung sa inyo kasi yung business ko ay parang kumikita na. For example, sa Teacup sa Nabwa, meron na silang franchise sa Ligao, sa Goa, and soon magkakaroon na rin sa Erega. Next is owner-manager. When a person buys a business from the founder and then invests his time and resource in it, he is called the owner-managed, the parent owner. Next is the induced entrepreneur. These types of entrepreneurs are induced by some external factors to start a business. So, the external factors could be like government policies, unemployment, family support, facilitating institutional support, etc. So, these types of entrepreneurs are included by some external factors to start a business. Pwede kayong mag-start ng business kung hindi kayo college graduate or high school graduate, as long as meron kayong experience or pwede naman siyang for example motivation, na motivate kayo na ganto, ganyan, na parang gusto kong mag-business kasi 'di ba sa panahon ngayon sa mga nararanasan natin ngayon, parang ang hirap na parang unemployed ka, 'di ba? Pag kunwari meron ka namang ipon, pwede kang magtayo ng business mo kasi syempre sayang din naman yung ipon mo kung magagastos lang sa ibang bagay at hindi siya lalago. So yun yung sa induced entrepreneur. So next is classification based on the type of business. Industrial entrepreneur, trading entrepreneur, corporate entrepreneur, agricultural entrepreneur, and sa classification and the stage of development, First generation entrepreneur, modern entrepreneur, classical entrepreneur, and innovative entrepreneur. So, sa initiative entrepreneur adapt a successful innovation. They are risk aversive and so they do not try out new ideas or products. This type of entrepreneur creativity initiate the innovative technical achievements made by another firm. Initiative entrepreneurs are suitable for underdeveloped countries as it is hard for them bear the high cost of its innovation. Ito yung types of initiative entrepreneur: drone entrepreneurs, ecopreneurs, Fabian entrepreneurs, solo operators. Ito naman yung pwedeng kapag nag-start ka pa lang ng business, hindi mo naman kailangan ng maraming employee agad. Pwedeng ikaw na muna yung mag-start ng business mo. Habang lumalago, pwede ka nang humanap ng mga employee na pwedeng tutulong sa'yo. Then sa active partners, ito naman yung by business. Meron kasing mga business na kailangan ng business partner para at least nagkakaroon kayo ng teamwork kung paano talaga magiging successful yung business nyo. And then innovators, buyers, entrepreneurs, lifetimers, and challengers. Yun yung mga kasama sa initiative entrepreneurs. So next is social entrepreneur. The social entrepreneur is primarily motivated by a deep desire to improve upon or fundamentally change prevailing and detrimental socio-economic, educational environment of health condition. A social entrepreneur has a first ambition to alter the present reality of condition he deems as unacceptable or inhumane and stubbornly refuse to accept the norm of arguments that simply rational if not justify prevailing circumstances. The key trait of the social entrepreneur is, however, the fact that they are driven to engage in certain activities not by promise of possible profit but by an overwhelming sense of social consciences and social responsibility. The goal of this type of entrepreneur is to develop effective models that not only respond to a specific need but can propagated and implemented in a variety of settings. So sa social entrepreneur, the serial entrepreneur consistently conceptualize and execute business model that he intends ultimately to sell to shareholders, investor, or model businesses. Of risk, serial entrepreneurs can be seen take on relatively high amounts of risk, display ability as they are to effectively handle the accompanying stress, usually very adaptable to changing condition, and more often than in the long run, serial not display a pattern of success. Despite some failures, an entrepreneur display a defined propensity to recover both economically as well as confident from business and personal failure. So, sa business naman, kapag may mga pagkakataon talaga na yung business mo pwede siyang malugi, yung hindi ka pa kumikita ng marami pero alam mo yun, yung parang feel mo na nalulugi na kasi yung mga bumibili hindi na gaano marami, tapos yung parang mga ingredients mo parang kinukulangan kasi sa mga ingredients ngayon is nagmamahal na. So kapag hindi ka rin nagmahal naman, syempre yung mga buyers is namamahalan, pwede silang lumipat sa iba. So ito yung mga mararanasan talaga, yung mga failure sa mga business na ginagawa natin. Kaya wag nating aasahan na kapag nag-business tayo is ina-expect na natin na lalago talaga. Qualities and function of the entrepreneurs. An entrepreneur is a person who perceives a need and then brings together manpower, material, and capital required to meet that need. In other words, an entrepreneur is an individual or team that identifies the opportunity, gathers the necessary resources, creates, and ultimately responsible for the performance of the organization. So, ang entrepreneur daw is sila yung mga nagbibigay ng lakas or sa business, sila yung nagpo-provide ng materials and naglalabas ng capital kasi sila yung nagbigay ng sila yung nag-isip ng business nila. So, syempre sila talaga yung magbibigay ng materials and capital, lalo na sa mga employee nila. Sila yung magiging kumbaga leader, ngaya hindi ito pwedeng iasa sa mga employer na ikaw ngaya dito sa material, ganito, ganyan. Syempre, ituturo niya to or siya yung magiging lead sa mga bawat necessaryong ginagawa sa pagbuo ng business. Next is qualities of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who takes risk of setting up his own venture for perceived reward. He is a person who initiates the idea, formulates the plan, organizes resource, and put the plans into action to achieve the goals. So, sa kagaya na nga ng sinabi ko na yung entrepreneur, siya yung person na nagpa-plan lahat. Hindi niya pwede itong iasa sa magiging employee niya. Kailangan, as entrepreneur, dapat ikaw talaga yung magpaplano ng lahat ng magiging flow ng business mo. So, the entrepreneur must have following question. Planner, kailangan talaga ng masising pagplano para at least maging maayos yung business. And technician, if ever may mga kailangan ayusin, kailangan to. And then risk bearing ability, decision maker, ability to find and explore opportunities, yung mga kailangan opportunities and kailangan ng decision maker para at least maging maayos yung gagawing business. And motivator, of course, kailangan ng motivation kasi hindi naman ito mabubuo kung hindi ka mamomotivate, di ba? So, yon kailangan yun sa business. And future-oriented, interpersonal skills, facing uncertainty, coordination, of course. Kailangan ng coordinate sa bawat member na bubuo ng business. And then, discipline. Kailangan ng disiplina sa pagbubuo ng business. Hindi dito kailangan yung attitude. Kasi, as long as mag-attitude ka sa mga magiging business, walang mangyayaring lalago, magkakaroon pa ng away, di ba? So, next is coordination. It is the act of organizing, making different people of things work together for a good goal or effect to fulfill desired goal is an organization. So, kung gusto mong ma-fulfill yung goal mo talaga sa business, kailangan ng coordination. So, alin ba yung magiging coordinate dito? For example, yung owner, yung mga employees, yung ikaw as an entrepreneur, kailangan ng coordination para at least yung flow ng business nyo is maging maganda. Confidence, syempre kailangan maging confidence ka sa gagawin mo. Then, open-minded, kailangan yan. Self-starter, competitive, and creativity. So, kailangan kapag business, kailangan maging creativity, hindi kapag nakita mo na ganyan, ay, gagayahin ko yan. Siyempre, kailangan meron ka din sariling gawa. Kailangan mo mas i-improve. O, for example, chicken pastel doon sa may baba ng, sa ground floor, sa may academic building 3. Kailangan mas i-improve mo pa yan para at least mas yung eyes ng mga mamimili is mapunta yung attention sa inyo kasi may creativity yung ginawang business. So, determination, kailangan kapag nag-business ka, may determination ka talaga sa paggawa. Kasi kung wala, paano yun mangyayari kung puro katamaran lang, ganyan, kung trip-trip lang yung paggawa ng business mo. Then, sa strong people skills and strong work ethic, kailangan talaga yan sa ating if ever magkakaroon tayo ng business. And thank you. So, yun lamang po ang aking presentation. I hope na kahit papano ay maintindihan kayo about sa types of entrepreneur.